Howdy Hon, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephsgotit. I am so happy that you're able to join me this afternoon. Excuse me. Today we are going to open up and start the work for this paint by numbers kit that was sent to me to review by Victoria's Moon. It is a paint by numbers. You can see on the box there. And we're going to go ahead. We've already unboxed it, so you know what it looks like. Today we're going to start working on it. If I can get it back out of the box. There we go. There's paint 1. There's paint 2. Alright. So let's go ahead and unroll it. I've got the camera a little lower today, so you might see pieces of my arm and my head. Hi. In here. Go ahead and roll this out. These are our instructions. I am excited to do this because I don't remember the last time I did a paint by numbers. It has to be as a child. Sorry for all that paper rattling. Get this Hershey's Kiss out of the way. Remember, that's the one I had the other night that was half open, and I just can't eat those. Alright, so there's our painting again. Hope you can see that. Hope the light's working for you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, and since I have the camera here, I think I'm going to leave it here. So I'm going to turn the painting this way in hopes. I'll double check to make sure you can see that. We'll put water bottle there, Mentos container there. All right, so our instructions. Is this all that came with it? I guess they said it was pretty self-explanatory. Just paint by the numbers. Okay, so let's see. Here are our paint brushes. Get those out. Let's take out this tray of colors. I want to be careful because I want to leave my screws in there so I don't lose them. The little screws that came with it. There you go, you can see those. So we're going to wrap that up so we make sure we don't lose those. Alright. I didn't get a container of water. Alright. It didn't tell me to, but wait. Is anything on here? No. No instructions. So I guess you're left to do what you did when you were in elementary school. Alright. I do have a half open bottle of water here, so we'll just use that. You know what? I'm going to go to their website really quick and look up to make sure it's just go ahead and paint, or do I add water to the brush? Nope, it looks like they're just pulling it out and painting on the box. So I'm going to just do that then. Alright. And what's cool is I'll have this canvas when I'm done. And I'll also have this paper that I can probably paint this too and make this a painting as well. So, alright, let's see. Here we go. So this is a whip and chat for paint by numbers. Alright, let's see. I want to start with her. Let's go with number 12. What would this be a color? That's odd. Okay, anyway, number 12. Let's find our number 12. Pull it out. It's a yellow color. Let me zoom you down a little more. Alright, with these bad eyes, I can't really tell if that's... I hope you can see that. If not, I'll have to reshoot this video again. Let's go ahead and start with number 12, which is very thin section. We're going to pop our paint pot open And I'm going to start getting some of that yumminess out of the top. Oh, here we go. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, there we are. I'm going to start getting some of this yumminess right here. Okay. So oh, that is, I'm so glad I did a double take. That is number 12. Here we go. All right, so we just gotta slap it, put it, paint within the lines. Okay, it's going on really smooth. Let's get some of that off there. And oh, you can't see. Oh, well, if you make a mistake, that color is down. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to get you closer. I don't think you can see very well from that angle. All right. Let's get in there. Come down. This is a very tiny little space. I picked the worst part to start with. This is a very small space. This is part of her face. And it's a small space. Let's see. Okay, so there's a little number 12 there. So I think I should come here. I guess this is supposed to be her skin tone, but it's awfully yellow, but maybe it'll dry differently, dry darker. That's something we can look out for. Trying to get where I'm not blocking all of it. Oh, I'm still blocking, sorry. I'm gonna move to a different location in a second so you can see better. And maybe get closer. I may have to move the camera after all. Well, I can tell you what, I already feel like an artist. I like that feeling. I always love to do anything with my hands that creates something, some artwork. Oh, get in there. Are we good? Yes, we're good. Okay. So I am super excited to see how this turns out. Voila. All right, let's move to a bigger section of number 12. So that would be here. I'm going to get all this yumminess off of here onto the canvas before I change to a bigger brush. I want to save this little guy for intricate parts. Swirl that around in the paint bottle to get the paints off. It's a very expensive waste of designing water, but I forgot to bring some in with me, so I'm just going to use that. Put it over there to dry. And let's see. Okay, maybe I'll stand on this side if we can get a picture of better workspace here. All right, let's see. We'll start up here. Trying to get the, there we go. So you can actually watch as I am doing it and see the paint's going off really easy. These paint brushes didn't impress me much. And it looks like this one may already have a little snag on the tip that might cause some problems. I may have to snip the end before I use it next time. But again, the paint is going on beautifully. It's absorbing into the canvas. Yes, sir. Yeah, feels good. The texture of the paint's really nice. It's not any problem. There is no problem getting it to stick to the canvas. It's the canvas is absorbing it right up, and the color is pretty much true to form, at least while it's still wet. The brush is doing good at going into the corners, these pointed corners. So that's cool. So I'm just still dipping it into my cap, trying to get all that yummy paint out of the cap so that I can use it, not waste any part of it. Everything is legible, it's easy to read, it's easy to follow the lines. The lines are just thick enough that they're easy to follow, but it looks like the paint covers the line pretty well. Yeah, okay, this is cool. This is really cool. For some odd reason, I'm standing here with my mouth open like I'm, I don't know, Picasso or something. Excuse me. Still have a bit of cough after being sick for those 2 weeks, but it's not as bad as it was, and I can at least talk for over 2 minutes without going into a coughing fit. So right now I'm just leaning across my sewing table so that I can not be in front of the camera. And next week's whip and chat with this, I might actually take the camera down and bring it over here to the table so that I can get you even closer. I'm not sure that you're able to see as much. So I'm going to make this a quick whip and chat tonight because I don't have time to edit this and then shoot another one if it's not very clear that you can see what I'm doing. And I also don't want you to spend a whole bunch of time trying to see when I know I could make it easier for you. Alright, so we'll paint a couple of them just to get us started. And so this is Thursday's whip and chat with Paint by Numbers. It is my first time as an adult doing this. I don't even remember doing it as a child, but I'm sure we did because every first grader has. I am enjoying it so far. So far it's been relatively pretty easy. Now I'm confused as to if this 12 goes in that inner piece. Why didn't they move that 12 over some so it would be inside this piece if that's the piece? Because, yeah, okay. I'm going to assume that's it because there's an 8 right here. So that 8 must go around here. Yeah, so we're going to just take this number 12 right into that little spot right there. And this is a really mustard yellow color. And there's a mistake right there. I kind of went a little out of the point. Again, this brush has a tip that is not functioning. I'm going to have to snip it off. I think it's where a piece of the hair came out longer than the rest of the brush. And it's creating that kind of lone hair on the tip. So we want to get rid of that before it causes us some real anxieties. I'm amazed at how much how quickly the canvas is absorbing the paint. Okay, and then I love that it still has like a paint texture to it. Like although the canvas is absorbing the paint, it's not turning it into this smooth glassy finish. It actually looks like textured paint. So I love that. I hope when it dries it still has that same look to it. But we'll be interested. I will be very interested to see how that comes out. I'm just going over this a little more because I can see it a little more from this side. I'm also messing it up, so I'm going to stop because that little hair is going crazy. All right, let's do one more number 12 and then we'll move to a different color before I let you go. Before I let you go. Let's see, this spot right here is 12. Okay. I'm not having very good luck recording today. I tried to do a live on Facebook for my mascara. I was trying to do a live feed to show a 5-minute facial. Not a 5-minute facial. Do my makeup in 5 minutes. I call it car makeup because usually I'm in the car when I do that. But it was raining today and I mean pouring. So there was no light. I couldn't do it. I had to come back home. Luckily I had time to come back home. But then once I got here and found my ring light and found my magnifying light and got set up here in the sewing room, wouldn't you know, dag burn it, the stupid phone, the battery dies. Mind you now, I've had it plugged up all morning because I knew that this live was coming. And I had to go help someone do something this morning. So something happened, and whatever happened, it killed all the power by the time I got back home. And I plugged it up with my husband's fast charger, and it still shut down in the middle of the freaking live feed. Then before that, because of all this rain and stuff that we're having, I had gotten an error, a couple of errors where it was interrupted because it didn't have internet connection. The towers were going down. So eventually it just shut down altogether, just shut the live off. And I tried to pick it back up on my husband's cell phone, but he doesn't have the Facebook app. He just goes online on Facebook when he wants to look at Facebook. He's not a big Facebooker anyway, so but apparently if you want to do a live for Facebook from your cell phone, you have to have oh well, it's dry already. I just accidentally put my finger on that because I was talking and not paying attention, and look, it's it's already dry. I can touch it and it's already dry. So that's cool. It doesn't take forever to dry. I'm really happy about that because, you know, I record a lot of different videos in this spot. So I kind of need to be able to roll stuff up and move it to the side till it's its turn to be out again. Or then I can find some time to work on it when I'm not recording. So I need whatever I'm working on to be able to pack up quickly so that I can do something else with the spot. Let's see. Okay, it's really smooth. This paint is really smooth and creamy. I don't remember the last time I did water paint, so I can't compare it to water painting at the moment, but I can tell you it's very smooth, it's very creamy. It applies beautifully. And voila. I love that I don't have to be so exact in coloring it too. Alright, so let's pull out another color. I'm going to zoom past you. I'm going to close my lid on that really good and put that away. Do a little swish swish. I'm going to take the top and swirl that around a little to get the excess pile up that's up there at the top. There we go. Now I'm going to swish again. I forgot to turn my fan on. It's hot in here. Alright, I'm just going to wipe that off on the sides. And see, you probably can't see, but I'm going to try to show you anyway. There's a little curl on the tip. Oh, where are we? Where are we? There we are. Okay, so if you can see right here, it has a little curl on it. Let's see if I can get them back together. It's got that. Of course, it's not going to cooperate now that I've gotten the camera to zoom in and everything. But right there, there's a little extra hair that's extending past the rest of the brush. And that is causing quite the problem. So I'll probably have to nip that off. Alright, so let's now put our cap on before I knock that water over. And let's go to a big piece, number 8. So let's find pot number 8. Here we go. It's kind of a light brown color. Yeah, kind of a light brown color. So we're going to pick up our big brush since we haven't used it yet. And again, we're going to dip in that top and get all that yumminess out. And let's lay down some paint. I'm going to come on this side. All right. All right. So we're going to do number 8. So I'm going to use the point and try not to mess up that mustard. Y'all, I'm holding my breath as I do this. That's why I'm not talking, because I'm trying to focus. Okay. Whew. All right. I think we're good. All right. Whew. I think I'd rather use the small brush for these little intricate parts instead of the corner of this brush for future use. Right now, I'm just going to suffer it out. Okay. Whew. This is heart-wrenching. All right. And now let's see if we can get in here. Nice point. Gentle touch. Nice gentle touch. You can even see the texture of the canvas. If the paint is really thin, like I'm doing it right there, it was kind of thin. I didn't layer it on really thick. You could kind of see I'm just inching my way up to that line so I don't have to switch to a different paintbrush. Alright, and now we're just going to slather that on. Staying within our lines. It's hard because I can't see the line once I've pressed the paintbrush down. So I have to be very careful. I love this texture. It looks like you just, you know, like those paintings that have like they just took the brush and went and left all this paint. That's the kind of texture this has. I love it. This is number 8, right? Okay. Because you know I'm good for putting down the wrong color sometimes. Alright. And let's follow this line. So as I was saying earlier about the feed for the mascara I was trying to do, it just went all kind of bat crazy. After it shut down, I was so distraught and just like, oh, in the middle of the thing, and this bleaking thing cuts off. And I hadn't even gotten that far because I was doing my nervous chatter that I do when I'm nervous. I hate live because you can't fix live. Whatever comes up comes out, and whatever happens happens. You know, you just have to flow with it. Now I know why people don't particularly care to do live performances, actors and stuff, because it is, whew, Whew, nerve-wracking. And you have no control. You feel like you have no control. At least that's what I did. But I have to get used to it because that's something I have to do for my business. So get out there, gorgeous, and make it happen. What's something that you are nervous about doing that you find it in order to progress forward? You have to get out there and make it happen, baby. Mine is doing these live feeds for mascara on Facebook. What is yours? Share with me. Come on. You are learning about me. I want to learn about you as well. So share with me what's something you have to do that scares you poopless. But you have to do it to progress forward. And y'all, we got to progress forward. We can't stay in the same. We can't grow if we're not getting outside of our comfort zone. So and not only can we not grow getting outside of our comfort zone, we can't learn to have that level of confidence that we want if we don't step out of our comfort zone and try. Now this is interesting because I don't know what this color. Okay, there's a little bitty number in there. Okay. So I must have passed the line because that number is in this little space. Not sure what just happened right there. I'm going to have to get that little sheet and look it up. I may have colored over the line a bit and now I'm kind of freestyling that area if that's the case. I'm going to have to get that little piece of paper and see what happened. See, what had happened was oh my gosh, this is so nerve-wracking, but in a good way. In a good way, don't get me wrong. I'm having a blast. Okay, so this one goes all the way to here. It's the weekend coming, baby. And Valentine's weekend is coming. I hope you guys are getting ready to do something for your loved ones to say I love you. Whether it be girlfriend, boyfriend, mom, dad, son, daughter. Let everybody know you love them because you never know when's the last time you'll be able to say that. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop right there. Okay. And let's see. Do we have another number 8? Yes, we do. But it's that very tricky little space around that yellow. So we're not going to venture there with this big, thick brush. Wide brush. Let's see. Let's do one more. Let's do number 6. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll do a longer whip and chat next time. I haven't set the timer, so I'm not sure how long we've been going. Let's set the timer on my Gear Fit. No, timer. No, stopwatch. Go. Alright, we'll give it about 15 more minutes. Oh, I hate to... Where's another number 8? I hate to put this in water and waste that little color that's left. Oh, okay, well, I'll just have to dab in here. Look at all that color that's left. I don't want to put that in the water. There we go. And there we go. I know my hand is probably in the way. Sorry, guys. But again, this is just an attempt to keep from wasting color. So just bear with me one more second. There. All right, so we'll rinse that off. Being careful not to splash any water onto the painting. Rinse a little more. Again, we're going to go back to our top and squish around in there to help loosen up the paint in the top of the brush. There we go. Give it one more quick rinse. And we're going to use a receipt over here from the theater and just kind of dab off to make sure we got all the brown off and get that excess water off. Squish it again. Man, you'd think I have a paper towel in here somewhere. All right. Wipe that to the side. Let's see, what fabric? I don't care about messing up over here. All right, let's just take this. It's a pair of pants I was going to refashion just because they're a very large pair of pants and I just wanted to see if I could refashion them. But now, I guess not. All right, so what color did we decide? Let's go with number 6. Come on down. That's a 9. And I love that they did this. Oh, there's, okay. For the 6 and the 9, they actually put the lines under them so you'd know which was which. So that's cool. We're going to go with number 6. So let's pop that open. There we go. Ew. What's up with that? It's kind of like a snot. It's kind of a caramel brown, but it opened with a little snot looking stuff in it. Okay. So let's scoop that and put it in the cup out of the lid because it's gross looking and I want to mix it all up a bit, get it true to color. Let's put that in there. Yeah, I'm cheap. I hate to waste product, any product. So I will. So that's a light brown. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and start number 6. There's 6, 6, and 6 up there. So we'll get as many of these done as we can in the next few minutes. I'm sorry guys. I'm like, I have my mouth open and I'm holding my breath as I get close to the other colors or close to the line to try to make sure I don't go over. So forgive me for the silent moments. It's intense, it's intense. I don't have my fan on, so I'm feeling all kind of hot. All right, so can you, okay, well let's go over here so you can see. Can you see that? No, you can't. So I'm going to duck over here. Go back to the side angle so that you can see me. See what I'm doing, rather. And we're just going to get in there. Again, it's drying really quickly. I love that. I don't have to wait. Well, it may not be completely dry, but it's dry to the touch. So that's dry enough for me to move it if I have to, if I need to. Here, let's get those tips. I think I should probably have all 3 brushes close by, because these wide spaces go into some very narrow territory. And this brush is really too wide. I'm just kind of forcing it right now, but the more I go, the less I'm going to be able to do that because the spaces will get smaller and smaller. Now, I don't know what color that's supposed to be because there is no number in that. So I guess I just leave it as is. All right. Again, everything's working pretty good. The colors are still very creamy. Oh, that blended with the other brown quite nicely. Right there. Cool. Very cool. I'm going to have to fix right there because I kind of messed it up. But I'm no painter, so this won't be a Picasso, but it'll be my masterpiece. And I will be proud of it. Because I would have done it with my own two hands. Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I gotta hold my breath to get into these little lines. But please know that once that paint hits this canvas, it is down. You can swirl it a little and flatten it a little, but it's not coming off. It's going to leave some smear of that color there. Alright, then we're going to go in here. Like I went outside the line just then because I was moving my hand too fast. I guess this isn't really a whipping chat, huh? It's more like a let's see what this product does before we get real busy into it. Next Thursday for the whipping chat with this product, I will have my handy dandy list of topics to discuss. I might even go to Google and just Google some fun questions. I just messed that section right there all up, but it's okay because the paints will go together and I will fix it. I will fix it. Besides, it's my painting, so I can make that whatever I want. If I want to go a little further over with the brown, then so be it. Alright, so now let's see. Here. I don't know what color that. Oh, that's a number 5. Okay, I can see that one. Alright. What else is happening? I'm going to take my boho locks out much sooner than I had anticipated. I don't like how they're behaving. And I have a second pair. I have a second set. So I'm going to put that set in and see if they behave the same way. Then I will do my review video of the boho locks. I love the initial setting, but the hair, I wasn't expecting the hair to respond the way that it has, and that just may be a silly thing on my part to not have expected it to do what it did. But we're going to try it again. Now that I have a little more experience with the technique of putting it in, and We'll see what it does. All right. Oh, there we go. Do you see another 6 we can do right quick? Oh, this is going to be a 2, so it should be pretty easy to put down. A number 2. Isn't that mustard color? No, that was number 12. Okay. Let me scoot by you. So then we're going to close that up. Make sure it's closed. There we go. Put that in. Okay. So she's coming along. There is no number in here, so I don't know what. Oh, yes there is. I covered part of it up, so I have to figure out what that number is supposed to be. Because some of the numbers, they put them so close to the line that when you get up to the line, you actually paint over it. Part of the number. It's a 2-digit number. So it has to be either somewhere between 10 and 19. I'm going to look at the thing and see. Put the cap on that. And get our new paint rag. Our new paint rag here. Excuse me. Clean that off. And let's see. Oh, look. That number 6 popped back open. I've got to make sure there it is. I heard a snap that time. So it should be closed that time. I don't want to stop, guys. I want to see what else it's going to do. Oh, but I got stuff to do. Let's do one more color. It's like a dark, dark red. Y'all know I love red. It's my favorite color. Alright, let's go. Let's start with the big one. Make sure it's nice and dry. Oh, I got it on my hand. Okay, so let's see. Oh, juicy, yummy. Alright, let me go over here. Although they all pretty much look like the same color family, this one is more of a dark, dark red. Like a maroon. A really deep, deep maroon. Y'all, it's still raining. It's not raining as hard as it was earlier. But it's still raining. I hate to go out when it's raining. I hate to go out even more when it's raining hard. Y'all, this is like diamond painting. I don't want to stop till it's finished. But I can't. I got to go. I've got to go teach a class. I'd like to be a student tonight in a belly dance class. But no can do. I got to teach some Zumba. And I think she wants me to do some belly dance too in that class. So, just for fun. Oh, okay. I'll get this little bit up in here without making a mess, hopefully. Very light touch. Oh, I went over the line. Well, I'll just go up there and see what happens. This right here is also a number 5. And I'm going to have to learn to take a second to just go down to a smaller brush. And this is number 5 up here. I'm able to just bump up right across right next to those colors, and they are blending beautifully. I'm sorry, not blending, but they're bumping right up to each other. They're not bleeding into each other and creating a separate color. Get what I'm saying? They're like, oh, hey man, you want to be right here too? Okay, cool. You take that spot and I'll take this spot. Come on close up so I can see you. And they're just working together. There's no problem. When the new color goes a little heavy-handed because of the artist, it just goes right on top of the other color. Again, it doesn't create some weird new color. It just sits there like, oh, okay, well, if that's what she wants, then we'll turn to this, we'll, let that color go. I am very interested to see how this is going to come out. Because she's much darker. This is much darker than the picture to me. So I am super curious. I cannot wait to get this baby done. Although I'm going to have to, because I have to go. I don't know what that number is. All right. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 colors down. It worked beautifully. It went on beautifully. It dried quickly. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have anything bad to say at this point. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion with all of these products. And I just can't find anything negative to say about this one at this moment. Okay? I'm not looking for negative things to say. I'm looking for things that you would want to know about. So this isn't a hang 'em or, just because they sent me the painting, just give them high praises. I really am looking for issues so that you can be aware of them, and I'm not finding any at this moment. So all I can tell you about this moment is good things so far. So we're going to close this pot up, make sure it's closed, and put it back. They each have these little handles on the side. So you can, like right there. Oh, where is it? Okay. See right there's a little handle. So you can, that is imprinted on the holder. So you can put it back in and know where it is. All right. I'm going to pull this up so you can get a better shot of what it looks like. Oh, I'm looking back in the mirror behind the camera, and you can see her face. You can see where her face is going to be. It's like diamond painting. You can't see it because you're so close to it. You only see the individual parts. But when you look away or step away or look into the camera, you can actually see the painting coming together. So look at that, guys. It's coming together. All right. With that, I'm going to wish you a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me while I examine Victoria's Moon Paint by Numbers. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And thank you for subscribing. I'm going to go ahead and wish you the best afternoon. Hope that you get to enjoy your Thursday, your pre-weekend day. And hope that you will join me next time for another episode of Stephsgotit! Woohoo! And remember, hon, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button below, let me ask you to please do so now if you want to. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, you're always free to give it a thumbs down. You do you, boo, right? But I would like for you to give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. All right. We're going to say, remember, hun, If you are having a good day, help someone else have a good day. It's the little things in life that bring us all peace and joy. Love and shimmy, son.